Hi guys. Anybody take out the Instapot? It was hot and I had some beef chunks I wanted to cook and I took out the Instapot. It just too hot. I put my beef chunks in there. I cut up some onion, some garlic, some red and green peppers, a tomato, some jalapeno. Threw it all in the pot. Gave it a stir. Seasoned it with some onion powder, some garlic powder, some oregano, some cumin. Stop your mama. Don't tell her I said so. Worcestershire sauce, black pepper. And I did take some Knorr beef bouillon and mix it with like a cup of water. Add a little chili powder. And once that started to saute, I added the beef broth. Covered it, set it for 1 hour on pressure cook. Dumped it into a pan to let that juice reduce down because I didn't want a soggy taco. I cut up some Muenster cheese. I do it in a bag. That makes it easier. And I could just, whatever I don't use, just tie the bag up and put it back in the fridge. Whoops. I take a spoonful of water and some flour. And that's like your paste. So that's the glue that's going to hold your taco together. Some flour tortillas. I took one, added some of that shredded Muenster, some of my nice cooled beef. I waited till it cooled off. Or you could put it in an ice bath. That'll help cool it off. Just don't let the water get in the meat. And then brush it with some of that flour and water. Squeeze out all the air. And I took a fork and kind of went around the sides just to make sure it was sealed. Just like that. And then I put them in the freezer for like a half an hour just to get cold. Just put the cheese. I put the meat with all the onions and garlic and peppers. And then I brush that flour and water mixture on the outside to seal it. A little more cheese on top. Now pinch that around the edge with the fork and let it seal and glue. It'll stick together. And then I'm going to take my oil at 350 degrees. I took a toothpick and poked the outside just so that it wouldn't swell and burst. So I did poke them with a toothpick. And I put them in the hot oil and let them get brown. And when I tell you, these things are so delicious. They're crispy on the outside and the meat is so tender. It was about, I think, an hour and a half that I used to put it in the Instapot. I could walk away from it and go out the kitchen and there's heat and I didn't have to be in there with it and it was fine. And look at that golden crispy. Drain them off. I'm going to use a little sour cream and some jalapeños. And this is dinner.